strong early on with a lot of power.
Okay, so I guess we will see the Ezreal mid.
That is a huge amount of damage all of a sudden now that they've picked up the Caitlyn as well. A mid lane Ezreal,
Even though you wanted to skip.
Kindred is coming in on the Victor, and Victor doesn't look like he might be getting away. The E procs there, and first blood goes on to Kindred there. He didn't have a 6 available actually, so one more tower shot wave pushes towards Ezreal, and Kindred might go in here. That's right, Q's in again. Likewise, doesn't get stunned up by the field, and another kill for Kindred there with the E. Whereas we see it engage onto the bot lane. A nice Bard ulti unfortunately does catch Caitlyn as well, and she goes golden like some kind of bumblebee and goes down. And there's a teleport coming in from Maokai here to the bot lane. Looks like it's been matched by Nautilus, but the Braum ulti is good. It hits Maokai, and Nautilus is there in time now to disengage. That was just both teleports. They have a lot of general map pressure otherwise, and it looks like there's going to be a dive onto the Caitlyn here. 3v4 under the tower as Caitlyn gets popped almost instantly, and Bard pieces out. They follow him into his magical journey, but this time do not get punished for that following of the magical journey, and they manage to pick him up as there's nobody there to kill him. Maokai is walking around here as well on the tower for some reason. Really good ulti, some nice damage coming down, but it looks like Maokai ignited and also goes down, while Victor looks to have gone down to a gank from Kindred as well. A lot going on there all at once as the ulti might actually pick up the kills. The Braum shield is on point. Old stakes, but Rigel are chasing, and there's an exhaust goes down, and it looks like the Victor is going to go down very quickly. He does indeed, as Kindred is in the back line causing chaos. Ezreal is there as well. Caitlyn's now throwing down some real damage, and Sovereign Black have to run for their lives. It looks like Braum is going to go down to maybe one more skill shot. That's trying to flash there from Caitlyn to pick him up, and only Lucian and Lee. Absolutely. The Victor has been camped pretty hard, so they have managed to shut him down. That power spike is going to be much later now for him, as he's on. That's right. Without the Victor lasers as well, they're struggling a little bit more to clear the waves from under their towers. But it looks like they might be looking to engage as Nautilus picks off Bard. Bard ults himself and Nautilus. A lot of damage going down onto Lee Sin, who melts away, but so does Bard. It looks like Kindred is doing a lot of work on the Nautilus. Braum just survives. The Kindred ulti goes down, but it may not be enough to save Kindred as the Caitlyn ulti is also blocked. Victor is doing a lot of work now, a lot of damage, but doesn't actually manage to pick anybody up, and it might result being a one-on-one.
That's the Victor that we want to see. How tanky the Nautilus is coming.
But
and
meanwhile, there's teleports coming in the top lane, and it looks like Kindred might go down without that ulti, but instead Bard has to flash away, as does Victor, who barely survives with his life. Gets picked up by the ulti from the Ezreal, and the culling comes out into the Rigel team, but misses, doesn't quite finish it off. So does the Braum Brad ulti, and we see Rigel going ham, picking up all the remaining members, and the perfect Caitlyn ult with nobody to block it takes up the ace, and they're going to go ahead and take an uncontested Nash. Now, last game Nash is what won them the game. It could be the same here, as they're starting to accelerate their lead quite hard.
And it's between that time, 20 to 25 minutes.
And Victor's magic damage is a lot less effective on the Nash empowered minions, so look for them to push these towers very quickly. In fact, it looks like they might be diving, but Kindred is very, very low, goes down. Lucian picks that up. Maokai soaks up the entire culling, might be going down as well. A double kill for Victor from the nuke, as both Brad and Ezreal go down. A triple kill for Victor. Is he going to go for the quadra? Lee Sin is going to try and set it up. One more auto attack from Victor. No, it doesn't quite get it. The ace comes in. YT, scumbag YT picks up that, steals that quadra from the Victor. Now it's now Rigel, so the turret count is very even as well, and they're struggling to siege, and if they get engaged upon too hard, they could be in trouble, as Nautilus has to back away from the whole Rigel's lineup.
Both teams looking for that
fight. It looks like there's an engage from Kindred here as Maokai in the back line as well. The Brad ulti already goes down. and we see them having to disengage. Rigel have to disengage, but the anchor lands on Maokai together with the culling. Still not enough to kill that frontline tree.
A TP coming
A
down.
TP coming in
This
from
could be a
Maokai is
fight.
going to be on full health. They could be looking to tower dive this with Nautilus so low, and they do actually go in for it. Maokai soaking up a lot of damage, but so is Nautilus. Lee Sin is in the back. He tries to kick somebody away, doesn't quite do it, but Maokai is down. The tower is down. It looks like Rigel will be getting cleaned up as the entire Sovereign Black lineup is pushing through. They've only lost Lee Sin as Lucian picks up a double kill, and it's another team fight lost for Rigel as the culling comes out from Lucian for a triple kill, and Caitlyn is dead as well. This leaves the Nashor very, very vulnerable. With
They all got Last Whisper for that burst damage on that tank.
They're all grouping up here, and they found Braum as they come out of the bush. He nearly face checked it. There's a teleport coming in as the Brad ulti goes down on Braum, potentially saved him actually as the anchor lands on the frontline tank. But there's a huge amount of damage coming in from Victor, who dives in to take out, or nearly take out as the Kindred ulti does go down to save them, but only briefly. The Lamb's Respite runs out, and both Lucian and Victor will be doing some clearing up work as Victor does actually get picked off by an outplay from Ezreal, who you worked around that vision control very nicely, but he's not going to fall for the same trick twice, as Lucian and Nautilus will be picking up this Ezreal.
We're at 31.
Potentially a fight ender, as the Lucian does drop the full culling onto Maokai, and an excellent Bard ulti does keep him alive. Malmocious is there. As we see Rigel starting up the Nash, all 5 members there, but
down.
SVR are coming in on there. They do secure the Nash, but are they going to win the subsequent fight? Lucian is completely zoned off by the Victor. Damage goes down. It looks like Rigel are looking to disengage. A flash from Kindred, but a Braum slow does land as they piece out through the magical journey. But it does look like Braum is going to ulti onto the Kindred for an engage. Nautilus is coming around the edge as well. That's the Maokai ulti used up, as well as... Oh, and the anchor connects to Maokai. This is the fight that they've been looking for. The ultimate goes down from Nautilus as well, and Victor is doing an absolutely ridiculous amount of damage. Maokai goes down, Caitlyn goes down, Kindred goes down, no ulti coming out. The culling doesn't quite pick up the Ezreal, but a flash from Lucian almost does, and they have a good minion wave here. Sovereign Black could be pushing for the win here as they take out 3 of the major threats, including the tank from Rigel. They've got a lot of damage now. The tower is down, the inhibitor is down. They've got nearly 40 minutes. I'm not convinced that Ezreal and Bard can actually stop this push here. Ezreal has to arcane shift out as Sovereign Black pick up the first tower and the second tower, and the Nexus will be going down here as Sovereign Black managed to score the first draw of this TLC Masters Cup and pick themselves up a point against Rigel.